Hi guys! So I don't know exactly when I'm gonna post this because of the other videos, but here is my December wrap up. I'm pretty pleased with what I have. Don't make fun of me. I have two small books that I couldn't stand and I had to read them. So I'm trying to tell you guys in order and not to tell you that much about it. So here it is. If you guys remember, I've been struggling with this reading slam in November, and like I've been on and off for the whole year and everything. So I saw that manga and graphic books, they helped me a lot. So this is what I actually bought and wanted to read that it helped me. I don't consider them a book. Like this one, it's only like, I think in 5 minutes I finished it. It is the Guardian of the Galaxy. Rocket and Groot Fight Back. It's pretty much summarizing everything that happens connected with Groot and Rocket in the whole movie. It's like making a small summary. It's cool, funny. I like it because I like Groot a lot. So yeah, 5 minutes, it was good. This one I had to have it. Like I have everything with fairies. Come on. So it is the Tinkerbell Pirate Fairy by Disney Fairies, of course. And it is like this, of course. It is like a graphic novel. You guys know how it is and everything. This one, the whole thing in the name, it says it's about a fairy that it was taking care of the pixie dust. But because she couldn't tamper with the dust, she did something wrong, so she decided to leave. So she became rogue and stole all the pixie dust and everything, and so on and so forth. Of course, Tinkerbell went with her friends and they took her back, and she struggled. She realized she did a bad thing, and she managed to do everything back to normal. And yeah, pretty much that's it. And it did help me to get out of my reading slam a lot. The next one, it is Hades by Alexandra Ardonett, like this. If you guys remember, I think it is the Fallen Angels series or something like that. Don't remember how it's called, the series, to be honest. It's how I said, it's about angels and not fallen. They came with a purpose on the earth, and of course one of the angels, they fall in love with a human and so on and so forth. They have power, and one of them ends up in hell. That's why it's called Hades, because it's not really called hell. By them, it's called Hades. So yeah, it's pretty fun and pretty cool. It's a lot different than what I expected. It's a must read. And what I love about this book, it's a hard copy. I don't have to buy a new one. It's a hard copy. Okay, next one. This one I've been having it on my TBR for a long, very, very, very long time. Quite a few years. It's Rainwater by Sandra Brown. And Rainwater. Actually, this thing, when you read the book, it is like you think it's about like, what is it, raining and like things like. Anyway, it's actually the name of a guy. It's like Rainwater. It's pretty cool, pretty fun. If you want to know more about it, I'm gonna leave the link to my blog, and you guys gonna read all the reviews that I have there. Pretty soon I'm gonna have all the blogs, all the reviews put it together. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Of course, it's a Sandra Brown book. It's impossible not to fall in love with it. She's an amazing, amazing writer, and it's very good read. So that was another one. Another one that I was afraid that it's gonna take me in a, and I'm sorry about this one, but for me, I felt like him taking me back in the reading slam. I wanted this book a while back, I think a year ago or something. It took me a while to read it, and I was so excited to read it, and when I started reading it, I was like, no, it doesn't work. Then I tried with an audiobook. It didn't work. I couldn't go too much with this. I couldn't go for too many chapters. I only think I went 4 or 5 chapters in, and I think I stopped it. I couldn't. No, I'm lying. I went more than 5 chapters. It was part 3 or 4, because it's 4 parts. Something like that. It's been a struggle for me to read or listen to this book. It is The Fair Fight and it is a novel by Anna Freeman. I am so sorry, it is well written. I do agree with that. I think it's not my type of book. It's, I don't know. At the beginning was okay. I'm like, okay, I like it and all that, and then it kept on dragging and dragging. It's not my type of book. I didn't enjoy it. It's amazing written and everything. It's just I don't want to say too much because I don't want to say anything bad because it's really not my type of book. I don't think I'm gonna get a type of book like this one again to read, so I know what to stay on the side. So yeah, if you wanna see my reviews, it's gonna be probably on the GoodReads because I didn't post it on my blog, only the ones I like, so it's gonna be down below also. I'm sorry if I hurt anyone's feelings. I know lots of people like the book. Another one that I wanted like a year ago, and I haven't read it. It is the Be Aware the 13th Sign, Zodiac, by Romina Russell. And honestly, I have to say it. This book I actually participated because I thought it would be different. I thought it would be for my mom, but it was for me. And I so want the second book. I didn't know it was a series, but why do you guys have to do that at the end of this book? Why each book now it is you just want to rip some of the pages apart, you know, like why. But beside that, it's amazing. It's like literally it's about the zodiacs. You only know that it's 12, but in the end you find out like how is it possible to be a third one alive. So it's amazing. It's a must read. It's fast reading. It's like big writing and everything. It's amazing. I just love this book, and I'm so happy I won this book. I'm like so happy. I cannot wait. And I'm making time to read the second one so you can go, but I'm afraid. Let's keep going. The next one, it's a manga book. Don't kill me. I read quite a few mangas for this year. I liked it. Graphic books and the manga. I think it's been my year for it to keep me out of it and all that. Anyway, this one, it was a must. It's been on my TBR list for a long time. The Sailor Moon Volume 2. It is the one... Hold on, it should say inside, doesn't it? Yeah, it starts from Act 7, which it is Mamoru Chiba Tuxedo Mask. When she starts to find out who it is Tuxedo Mask, and Tuxedo Mask finds out who's Sailor Moon and all that. This one, how I said in my review on the GoodReads, I don't know if I posted my blog, it's pretty much how it is the new Sailor Moon series. It's so like while I was reading, I was picturing everything. I'm like, it goes so well with the season. Although I like the first ones that they made it for the anime, I still like this book. It's just amazing. It's fast reading, of course. It is a manga, and it's cool. I like it. I so like it. I cannot wait to get the third one again. One that I've been waiting for it to read for so long because I saw the trailer for the movie, and since I saw the trailer, I'm like, I have to read it. And I went and I started reading it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna make it with my reading list because I wanted to finish. I kept on pushing it, and I made it this month. I decided to get it on the audio, to continue on the audio, so I can listen and read in the same time a different book. It was the Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. Sorry, I don't know how to. Okay, it was totally different than what I expected. In the trailer, I expected something else, and reading this book or listening to it, it was completely different. By the end of this book, how I said it in my previous video, my emotions hit the fifth wave. I'm like, they were like this, like, it's a great book, a fast reading book, but it was like, what is going on? Like, you seen that trailer and you're like, now after reading this book, I want to see the movie because I'm like, it doesn't make sense. It's not like that. What is going on? You have to read this book. You have to, and then see the movie. It's amazing. And then the last book that I read it, finally read it. I did it from Wednesday to Thursday, so it was the night, I think around 3 a.m. I finished reading this book. I'm like, I know I'm not going to have time on the 31st, so I have to finish this one. Although I was supposed to read another one, I managed to do this one, and with the small ones, I did it, I did 45 books for this year, so I'm happy about it. It is the Inuyasha. I've been having it on my wall for a long time. Inuyasha, and it's volume 1, but this one it's the big ones that it has like 3 books in one, and I believe it has, give me 1 second, it has the Of Course Youth, the Tetsaiga, and the Dark Castle. How it is, the Sailor Moon, it's exactly like this one, or the Dragon Ball. This one's, they're one of the most top animes. Everyone has that little thing in them, like when you have the dogs and you want to click with the ears, yeah. However, this is my books that I had for this year. No, I'm lying. It is one more. Have one more for that audio book. I had it. It's a Catch of the Day by Christian Higgins, and I'm gonna try to make the picture bigger. I read Somebody to Love, I believe, by him, and of course I wanted to read this one. It's a cool picture. I like it and everything. I didn't expect it to be a trilogy, I think it is. So because of that, I think I'm a bit down, because I like it for the romance to be just one. It's nicer to be compacted into one, but it's nice. It's cool. I'm glad it didn't finish how it started. It was so over the place. It's a nice romance book. Of course, I'm gonna read more books about him. From the writer. It's I like the books. I love the first one so much, Somebody to Love. So probably I'll have more. What did you guys do for December? What did you read? Did you do your goals for this year? I had a 45. No, I'm lying. I think I had 55, and by the end of June or July, I changed it to 45 because I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. And I think I was by 35, 37, 38, something like that in December, and I'm like, I have to make it. And I agree with those small ones. I cheated a little bit, the ones that I showed you, so I put one in one and it counted, and I did exactly 45. So yeah. Let me know if you read any of these books. What did you think about it? Do you agree with some of my comments? Didn't like it or something like that? No, for sure one of them you guys might like it and I didn't. So yeah. Bye bye.